Hello and welcome everyone. So if you've been asked to watch this video, a massive congratulations to you for taking the steps in this amazing challenge. So just get really excited, guys. If you're about to embark on the 30 Days Healthy Living Challenge, it's absolutely going to change your life. And we're going to be experiencing some massive changes, whether you're in this to get better health, whether you need to help with any dietary, inflammation or stomach issues, or whether it's about like losing excess weight, whatever it may be, just generally having a reset. Just know we're going to be ticking all the boxes, and certainly boxes that perhaps you didn't realize needed ticking in terms of improving. So just get really excited, and I'm here just to explain to you what we need to do when we receive our 30 Days to Healthy Living box. So what I'll do is I'm just going to run through the products and explain what they're for. Now, what will have happened, if it's not already happened by now, is your sponsor will have told you when the program's going to start. And usually there's a prep week prior to that. Now, depending on when you've ordered, and if it was a little bit last minute, you may have been added into the group. So we have a private Facebook group for that particular week of you starting. So you may have entered into the group later on in the prep week. So I just recommend that you search through the post, really have a good digest. And your health coach is absolutely, the health coach that's running the group is going to help you, and the sponsor who's introduced you to the program is on hand at any time by text to talk through, and they should be checking in with you too. So you've received your box, which is very exciting, and we have the most beautiful boxes, don't they? So in here, I'm just going to run through the products, what to expect to receive, and then I'll explain roughly like when to have them throughout the day. Now, your health coach will explain this in more detail, but this is just to give you an idea as to actually how the system works, and obviously like the meal plans and what I do. Now, other people are slightly different. So in here, we've got sneakily open mine space. I'm sorry, my protein. So you'll have 2 bags of protein, and there'll be vanilla or chocolate. So they are here. You'll also have a box of Digestion Plus, and that will be there too, so they come in the box there. You'll also have 2 boxes of Fizz Sticks, citrus, pomegranate or blackberry now we have available, which is so exciting. You also will receive 1 bag of fibre, 2 boxes of the Herbal Detox Tea, now you will either receive so with 30 days you get a choice of the 7-day cleanse or the greens balance. So depending on what you decided to order or what your sponsor recommended, you'll either have one of these boxes or the greens balance. You may have both of them, and that's if you're perhaps a new starter and you've selected a free gift. And sometimes we suggest having the free gift as the greens, so you can actually do both of them together. So I'll explain what they're for. So let me move that out of the way. So in my day-to-day journey, utilising the products, I'm just going to talk you through. So in the morning, before anything touches my gut, I have the Digestion Plus. Now, if you're going to taste this, so it does say dissolve with water, 125 ml of cold water. Personally, I don't like it that way. It's a powder. I pour the powder directly under my tongue, because that's where our main vein is, and it will literally go straight into the system before anything hits. Now, when I first started doing the program and I had this, I thought it tasted a bit earthy, but afterwards, after I actually, my body started to regulate, my bloods turned more alkaline, all of the cellular system, I actually think this tastes really sweet. And in fact, my son, who's 3, also has it under his tongue. So if you're starting to taste horrible and you can't stomach it, don't panic, that will change. So you can either, some people don't like to just do that, so you can mix it with water, or alternatively, you could add this into your morning smoothie with your shake. So that is our Digestion Plus, and this is the most important thing in my opinion. This is going to heal your gut. It's all of your immune, it's going to increase your immune system, your prebiotics, probiotics, and digestive enzymes in there. So really exciting. So first thing in the morning before anything touches, I'm very much a coffee addict. So in the morning for me, I have 1 Fizz Stick as well, instead of like my morning coffee. Other people may decide to have a tea. which is totally fine. You decide, and just so you know, you can have 2 of these a day, 2 fizz sticks a day. So normally I have 1 in the morning, 1 in the afternoon, and up to 2 of these a day. Now you only get 20 tea bags in each box, so it's not exactly 2 a day, but what I would suggest is that the tea is so stringent. So if you're at home working, utilise the tea bag like 2 or 3 times. I know that sounds really stingy, but it actually goes such a long way. So you could have, like, you know, as many of these, you'd probably have like 4 or 5 drinks out of like 2 tea bags, 1.5 tea bags a day, in theory. So decide what you want to have, and just know that these are your drinks throughout the day, along with copious amounts of water. So your fizz stick, you can have them in a mug with hot water. So I like mine hot, so it's like a bit of a tea coffee alternative. Or you can have them diluted in cold water. It's great for like if you like a can of Coke or a soda in the afternoon, so something quite cold and refreshing. And actually, if you mix it with sparkling water, not soda, but sparkling water, it's a really nice fizzy, like fruity drink for the afternoon if you're used to having like a fizzy pop. So just a few tips there. So there are your drinks, and you know, that's what I tend to do, drink them throughout the day. So in the morning, I will start off with my morning shake, and it's 2 scoops of, I've got the protein here. So if you're having the protein, it's 2 scoops in 270 ml of cold water, or a nut milk, so a milk alternative. So we are cutting out soya, and obviously we're not having any dairy. So it would be almond milk, coconut milk. There's mixes of almond, coconut, oat milk is good. But if I'm honest, these taste incredible with water, so I'm quite happy just to have mine with water. And it's 2 scoops for me with protein, and I add a bit of, you know, my morning breakfast, I add some nice greens in, maybe some spinach, maybe some healthy fats, some a few almonds or some avocado, or even a little bit of coconut oil or almond butter, and some frozen fruits. So it's really nice with some nice frozen berries, or whatever it may be. You may have vanilla. The vanilla's lovely with like frozen berries in there. It's ever so tasty. But spinach goes in. You know, I really whack everything in there and bulk it up, and I blitz it in my mixer, in my NutriBullet, and then I'm off out for the day. Now, so it's 2 scoops in there. Now I also add in my fibre for the day too. So it's 1 scoop a day. Now, if you have not done this program before, you've not utilised this, you're going to be adding in a lot of useful nutrients, but sometimes it can be a bit of like, oh, what's all this, like, you know, foreign things that we're putting in, which are good for you, but sometimes your body takes a while to get used to it. So I would suggest, if you're new and you've not used this before, start off with half a scoop for the first week, and then change to a full scoop. But I have, you know, I add that into my shake, and that's that done then. That's how I work that. And then sort of midday, midday I have, I'll have a nice healthy lunch, so that your health coach will show you what options you've got. Or alternatively, if weight loss is your real main aim, you could have another shake for your lunch instead of a meal. Maybe have some healthy snacks throughout the day, some green apple, some like veggie sticks or something. You could have this for your lunch. So a second shake, then 2 scoops with water or a nut milk. Add in some extras if you want to. Or you could have a healthy lunch. I tend to have a healthy lunch, just because I do eat a lot, healthy lunch. And then I have my second shake mid-afternoon when I fancy that like chocolatey craving. Or sometimes, depending on how my day's gone, I might have it later on at night as like a bit of a pudding. So great for that. And yeah, so that's the shake. So it's 2 of those a day. Now, if you've decided to go for the 7-day cleanse, you just need to ignore this for the first 2 weeks. Your health coach will tell you when we're going to be utilising this. And we pop this into our week 3 of the programme, and it's a drink, an additional drink that you put alongside all the bits I've spoken to you about. And if you haven't got an Arbonne bottle, I suggest maybe asking your sponsor, asking your consultant to get one, or try and get a really good, like, BPA free. This holds just under a litre. And we mix 1 sachet. So they come in sachets of like sort of tepid water, like room temperature water, and just sit that throughout the day. And this is the extra cleanse that's going to, whilst you've cleansed a lot of the system and detox, this is about the flush through in the gut system, making sure all of your GI tract, your intestinal system, any like trapped sockets and like folds in there are all being flushed through. So it really helps just completely cleanse everything. And it kind of lines the gut with choline, which is a real great barrier, and it's going to really help to improve your gut health and to make sure all the protection's there, so there's no leaky gut syndrome, which is what we don't want. So that's week 3, and that tastes amazing. You're gonna love that. If you decided to go for the greens balance, this is 1 scoop a day. Now this is one of your 5 a day, an actual 5 a day. This has got over 40 different fruits and vegetables from around the globe. Things that we just don't buy, like spirulina, guava, like all just beautiful colours of the rainbow is in one of these scoops. Now, I call this Hulk powder because, quite frankly, it's very green, if you can see that. And it's quite potent, I'm not going to lie. It's my least favourite thing, but it's full and enriched with antioxidants. This is going to absolutely put everything onto an alkaline level. So if you've gone for this, you could either add this into one of your shakes, maybe your morning shake, if you're adding loads of fruit in and stuff, and it does kind of hide the taste. You can, in fact, add it into cooking. You know that you're getting like a load of real goodness from this. But this is 1 scoop a day, so you just incorporate that throughout the week. If, of course, you've gone for both because you had one as a free gift, again, keep to week 3 and then just utilise this every day. Just add this into your everyday programme. A couple of things that I would recommend that you've got, obviously, a water bottle. Even when you're not doing the cleanse, just making sure you're carrying around a water bottle that measures out water. We should be drinking at least 2 litres a day on top of the extra drinks that you've got given with the fizz sticks and the herbal tea. If not more, really it should be like more 3-4 litres a day. If you're feeling hungry, go and drink some water, because a lot of the time your brain is telling you you're hungry when really you're not. It's actually that you just need to drink more water. And I carry this around. It's a reminder that it needs to be gone. Like I set myself a challenge, this needs to be gone by midday so I can fill it up again, gone by the end of the day. And that's BPA free, so it's really, really important you've got a good non sort of chemical plastic bottle. And these are amazing. So you get one of those, they're really hardy. And then also a shaker cup. So we've got our own shaker cups. They're very small, very easy to pop into your bag. I'm just out the door, and really handy for me whilst I'm out on the road and I'm working. And they're great for your shakes to pop in and you can drink. And they're just a lovely, lovely, nutritious meal, smoothie, whatever it may be. Now, we'll just say, try not to skip things. The quantities and the things that have been put together by Arbonne have been synergistically put together with the meal plans we've prepped for you, alongside like the things that we're cutting out of our diet to work. So these are extra nutrients. So things like the herbal tea, try and have 2 cups of this a day. At least, you get 20, so 40 tea bags over the duration. Utilise them more than once. Great to have a detox tea at the end of the night after a meal. It's very good for digestion, very good for detoxing the liver. It's just incredible. It's so much more than just a herbal tea. There are so many nutrients in there. So try not to avoid it. And if certain things, I love the taste of this right now, when at the start I didn't. And I realised that our taste buds do change the way that depending on how toxic our body is. And that's not saying, you're overweight or whatever, just sometimes, our bodies are overloaded with toxins and we don't really realise. So persist, and I know that you'll love them. So that's an overview of your box. Now, if you've not been added into a group, just make sure you're aware of where the group is. On the day before you start the plan, we want to be taking measurements of your body for your own use, and also take some before photos, guys. Now, you don't have to share these, but it's going to be really important for you to see the progress and see how your body is changing. And maybe even if you really want to do a little daily diary as to how you feel, maybe energy levels, how you're feeling, does anything change? Have you felt a bit more awake today or more tired? And your consultant's there to help guide you through this. The first week in particular may be a little bit more difficult because your body's going through changes. You're going to be cutting out caffeine. You're not going to be having that glass of wine at night. You're not having dairy. And these may be things that you're a bit like, oh, they were habits before. And it's a bit strange. So just give yourself that 7 days, persist, talk to us. We have strength in numbers. When you're saying that you're encouraged and you're spurring each other on, this is when you are so most successful. So congratulations for literally taking the plunge to completely change your life. I know that you're not going to regret it. Any questions, please ask. And I can't wait to hear all about your results. Thanks.